Looking for a quick energy boost in the morning? Wondering how to start your day on a positive note? Consider this. A 10-minute yoga routine could be a game changer. Starting your day with a good routine is vital, and yoga fits the bill perfectly. It can help increase your energy, sharpen your focus, and improve your mood, setting the tone for a productive, positive day. So are you ready to transform your mornings? Stay tuned as we walk you through a simple yet effective 10-minute yoga routine. Before we dive into the routine, let's understand what yoga is all about. Rooted in ancient India, yoga is a holistic discipline that harmonizes body, mind, and spirit. It's not just about flexibility or strength. Yoga is about finding balance, inner peace, and connection. Yoga is a journey, a practice that involves breath control, simple meditation, and the adoption of specific bodily postures. It benefits us in myriad ways, enhancing our physical well-being, boosting our mental clarity, and nurturing our emotional resilience. There's a common misconception that yoga is for the already flexible or fit, but that's not the case. Yoga is for everyone, from children to seniors, from the athletic to those who haven't seen the inside of a gym in years. It's an inclusive practice that meets you where you are. Now that we know what yoga is, it's time to get into our 10-minute routine. All set? Grab your mat and let's begin our journey to an energetic morning. We start with the mountain pose, a fundamental standing position that serves as a solid base for our routine. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, your toes spread wide. Feel the earth beneath your feet and your connection to it. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back and down, and let your arms hang naturally by your sides. Breathe deeply, filling your lungs to their full capacity, and then gently exhale, releasing any tension. Now transition into the forward bend. From your mountain pose, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward. Let your head hang heavy and your arms dangle towards the ground. Feel the stretch along the back of your legs and the release in your spine. Breathe deeply in this position, letting each exhale deepen your bend a little more. Next, we move to the downward dog, a classic yoga pose that stretches and strengthens the entire body. From your forward bend, place your hands on the mat and step your feet back, lifting your hips toward the sky. Press your palms firmly into the mat, spreading your fingers wide for stability. Your body should form an inverted V. Bend your knees slightly if needed. The aim is to lengthen your spine and push your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Breathe deeply here, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, calves, and the arches of your feet. Remember, it's essential to maintain correct posture and breathing throughout these poses. Your breath is the guide that helps you flow from one pose to another, inhaling to expand and create space, exhaling to deepen into the pose and release tension. And remember, yoga is not a competition. It's a personal journey. It's okay if you can't touch your toes or if your downward dog isn't perfect. The most important thing is that you're here on your mat, investing in your well-being. Great job. Take a moment to breathe before we move on to the next part. Feeling good? Let's continue with our routine. We're halfway through our 10-minute yoga routine, and it's time to dive into the second part. We'll be exploring a few more poses, each designed to stretch, strengthen, and soothe your body. Let's first ease into the cobra pose. Feel your body stretch and your spine elongate as you push your chest up from the ground. Take a moment to notice the sensation, the release of tension in your back. It's more than just a physical stretch, it's a release of emotional stress too. As we transition from cobra to child's pose, remember to keep your mind focused and calm. This pose is a moment of rest and reflection. Feel your body sink into the floor, your worries melting away. It's a gentle reminder that sometimes we need to take a step back, to retreat into ourselves and just breathe. Finally, we'll settle into the corpse pose. Despite its somewhat morbid name, this pose is all about peace and relaxation. It's a moment of complete stillness, a pause in the chaos of everyday life. Here, you're not just resting your body, you're also resting your mind. Throughout this routine, I want you to remember the importance of maintaining a calm and focused mind. Yoga is not just about the physical movements, it's also about the mental state. When your mind is calm, your body follows. When your body is at peace, your mind is clear. It's a beautiful cycle, a harmonious balance. So as you stretch into each pose, let your mind stretch too. Let it wander and then gently guide it back. Embrace the calm, the focus, the tranquility. Let each breath be a reminder that you're here in this moment, fully present and fully alive. Well done, you've completed the routine, but we're not done yet. Congratulations on completing the 10-minute yoga routine. Let's quickly recap. We began with the mountain pose, grounding us and setting the tone for the session. This pose serves as a reminder that like a mountain, we are strong and unshakable. Then we move to the sun salutation, a sequence that celebrates the energy of the sun. This series of poses not only warms up the body, but also brings about a sense of gratitude and connection with the universe. Following that, we dived into the warrior pose, a pose that stirs up our inner strength and resilience. This pose is not just about physical strength, but also about the courage and determination we carry within us. We then transitioned into the tree pose, a pose that instills a sense of balance and stability. Like a tree, we are reminded to stay rooted yet continue to grow and reach for the sky. We wrapped up the routine with the corpse pose, a chance to relax and absorb the energy from our practice. This pose gives us a moment to pause, reflect, and rejuvenate. Each of these poses, when practiced regularly, can contribute to a significant boost in energy and positivity. So make this routine a part of your daily life. It's not about perfection, it's about making progress one day at a time. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start your day with this yoga routine and step into a day full of energy and positivity. Thank you for joining us, and see you in our next video.